Hello everybody, Glitch Ripper here, and I'm back for another winter-themed mob battle. This just has me in the mood. Anyhow, I've got a very interesting one coming up. We have the Winter Guardian back from Ars Magica 2, and Satan Clawz from Ultimate Ore. So, let's see who's really the one who's worthy of being the Guardian of Winter. Against players. Now, these two don't work with the special items from Chocolate Quest, but they do in fact work with this. If I could position it between them again. Come on, I just need a space that I can work with. I didn't mean to do that. Well, I do kind of need you close to do this. There we go. But yeah, he's got the exploding presidents, and the Winter Guardian has some serious knock-up. Kind of like an Iron Golem. Launch! Yeah, that's the better term for it. Got some serious launch ability there. And he does do some good damage. Both of them do. Well, kind of. He's in an odd position where it's hard to actually hit the Winter Guardian, and they have some serious damage resistance. Okay, he just reeled in one of the evil elves and just pummeled him. They don't seem to know how to fight the Winter Guardian as much, though. So he's just whacking them on the side. Okay, his launch has a bit of an area of effect, apparently, because that elf was also sent upwards while Satan Clawz was being whooped. Direct attack presence also deal a little damage, but there's some other attack he's got that's dealing decent damage back to the Winter Guardian. Whenever he comes back down, the Winter Guardian greets him with a double punch. Like, thump. As you can see, sometimes he does make progress against Satan Clawz. And vice versa. So we'll see which one actually wins in the end. This could be a long ride, folks. These two are actually both super powerful bosses, and one of them's got to go down. Did he deal like 5 damage to the Winter Guardian? I think he might have. Oh, that was a big one. Okay, lag spike. That's expected. Reeled in another elf. Well, it is interesting that the Winter Guardian is in fact performing crowd control. You don't normally see that in very many bosses. They also take care of the minions and remember to attack the main boss as well. So, the Winter Guardian's actually pretty smart about that. As soon as he sees the elves at a good range, he grabs them, while continuing to attack Satan Clawz. He had to turret that one for some reason. But he's back on the attack. And the occasional elf snatch. Like, yoink, I'm grabbing your elf, and then whacking him hard. Of course, he is getting jolted by the direct presence on occasion. I think it might just be impact damage. It's being dealt to the Winter Guardian. But for the most part, he's the one dealing that. Sometimes he makes more headway than others against Satan Clawz. Like, he'll go on a rampage where he just keeps knocking him up and down for a while and juggling him. That's when he, yeah, kind of like that. That's whenever he tends to make more damage. Wow, he hit for like a solid 21 for a moment there. Like a critical hit or something? How is that so perfect? Like, I hadn't even seen that much damage on Satan Clawz before. So I'm legitimately curious, how did that occur? Okay, or is it going to be another big juggle? Kind of a partial. It was a good combo. Sent him up and then punched him when it came down, but then didn't really follow up with further juggling. He's got the elves under control again. That's costing him to lose a little HP on the side whenever Satan Clawz manages to counter. Oh, big spree. Of course, that does give him some time in midair to start recovering. You'll note that he does seem to heal a little before he hits the ground. This juggle spree is what we're waiting for to see some progress against Satan Clawz. Oh, and Elf distracted him. But he does have a bit of an area attack to him. So the Winter Guardian can strike back and hit more than one at once. So, there's the Cold Aura for you. If that's even what that is. I know it's an area attack, but is it like a Cold Aura strike or something? Either way, very chilly mob. The elves are totally slowing them down. But nothing to do about that. The elves are the elves. They show up whenever Santa Claus wants to attack. Oh, I saw another major 20, but what's that? One way or the other? Okay, it was definitely against Satan Clawz. At least I think so. I mean, it could have been against the Winter Guardian. Maybe I'm reading those 20s wrong. It could happen. But he is making headway. Just that Satan Clawz has so much regeneration. It's the power of being jolly. He's a jolly boss. I mean, he's throwing out gifts. Is it just me, or did the Winter Guardian just burrow for a moment there? Like he like submarined and came back out, surfaced, and attacked. So he did like a mole attack there or something. Like, did he just subterrane, basically? Look it up. Subterranes are actually a thing. They're basically like a submarine, except underground. And, very rare because apparently they had some serious technical issues. Meanwhile, the Winter Guardian is just going to town. Oh, he even continued the juggle for a moment right afterwards. Wow. Oh, that's what he's doing. He's flipping himself around to hit from below. It's kind of like a somersault at surface level. So somersault smash at surface level, or flip smash? How would that work? I know he's doing it, but it's only once in a while. Usually he does the other attacks to send him up. It's not happening all the time. Please don't send him completely into the loading error. Or is it just rendering error? That's just a rendering thing. The nether is fine. Okay, there's been some progress dealt to the Winter Guardian. But again, I'd say more overall has been dealt to Satan Clawz in terms of just... Well, proportionally, I'd say more damage is being dealt to the Winter Guardian because he's not healing. Yeah, the Winter Guardian isn't able to heal. And Satan Clawz is, although I might have to test and see if the Winter Guardian can heal in cold climates. I don't think he does even then. I think he always just doesn't really heal, he's just very resistant to damage. And has area attacks. Including upward slams and juggles. Okay, that 20 was definitely against Satan Clawz. Yeah, because he was at 50-something or other on the Winter Guardian, so it would have been like 30-something whenever I looked at him after that 20 if that was on the Winter Guardian. So I know it's definitely on Satan Clawz periodically. He's getting juggled again. The Winter Guardian's going for it, and that threw off Satan Clawz's aim, so he couldn't hit him with the individual exploding presence for a while there. Wow, big juggle. But can he make enough progress in a row to actually get him all the way down? That's the big question here. Because if he just goes for it completely, he can actually make Satan Clawz almost helpless against him. But he only does that for kind of a spree. He doesn't seem to do it continuously. If he did it continuously, he might be able to win. Although he's seriously going at it now. Oh, a couple of 20s, even a 21 and a 25 in there. Okay, he's getting his timing on. It's like, yeah, let's get into the combat rhythm. Up, elf distraction. Just whenever he has it really going good, an elf distracts him. Who says there's never an elf around when you need one? Because Satan Clawz seems to always have a supply. Maybe his lag spikes compound his damage, because I've seen that happen before. Then again, maybe not, because that did not involve a lag spike. Okay. Winter Guardian's down by about 50 points. Satan Clawz is getting his ground back. And then, huge spree on the part of the Winter Guardian. He's just whooping them down. Look, though, again, the main thing is he's taking care of the elves pretty effectively. I do like how he actually works crowd control. That is kind of unique. I don't see that very often in boss AI. So this guy knows what he's doing. Kind of. I mean, he's up against a powerful opponent. Satan Clawz has really been proving himself whenever I've been unleashing him in these mob battles. Elves are assisting. Seems every time the elves assist, it buys just enough time for Satan Clawz's regen to get ahead. At least for a while. Maybe not quite topping him off, but certainly going pretty far. Okay, serious juggles. You have to have some pretty serious weapons to take down Satan Clawz. And very fast. Because he has pretty high regen. The Winter Guardian has tremendous defense. So the two of these going at each other is definitely an exercise of brick wall versus brick wall. You know? Your Juggernaut versus Juggernaut. That's the better one. Juggernaut versus Juggernaut. That's more like it. What is he doing to that elf? It's like he went into a slap fight with him or something. You know? Wow, he took a huge chunk off of Satan Clawz for a while there. But then he regened it right back up. The Winter Guardian, however, still has a hole in his HP. It's enough to say that he will very gradually lose this fight. But I do mean gradually. And he is definitely making sure that Satan Clawz has to work for it. He's like, I'm not going down easy. So you gotta certainly do your job as a boss if you're gonna take me out. So the Winter Guardian is definitely going for that. He's like, no, it's not gonna be easy. I'm gonna be pummeling you the whole way. It's gonna take a lot of effort to take me down. So Satan Clawz is having an actual effort here. And might add, he's a pretty high-end boss. So it shows that 1.7.10 still has a bit to share in mob battles. Oh gosh, this is when it's just a little unfair. Because sometimes, whenever you get an entity pause like this, regeneration will continue, and other things won't. Or is this a fatal pause, meaning that I have to cut out? Yeah. No, not really. For a while I thought that was it.